Good morning, everybody, and once again, welcome back in today's class. Today, we are the day number 7 of our class. So, yesterday we see that how and what plugin need to be installed to work on the core part, HRSD core part, I can say, case management specifically. We see about the tables, and now we are going to be see about the roles. That what are the basic roles required in this particular journey. Basic means that what is the minimum role required to work on this case management. Okay. So I'll go here and go to roles. Same, you can put HR here, or let's put SN_HR. So out of the box, when you install only case management, ServiceNow give you these many roles, and each role has its own purpose. Okay, the basics one is called HR core basic. What this mean? This role has been given to a HR, not the user, to the or not the employee, to an HR to work on day-to-day operations, so that they can change, they can work on the cases. Which type of cases is a separate thing, but this is the first basic rule which is required for an HR. Like in incident in ITSM, if there is a in ITSM, ITL role is the basic one. Here HR core is the basic one. Number one. Rest, if you want to give the only read role or the write role, you can give that particular role. After that, it is coming the HR core manager. It is called HR core manager. Basic is one. Let me see underscore core dot manager. This one. Okay. So like basic is the only for the cases, but if you need to be manage the delivery program, then this role has been given. Grant access to all HR cases, profile and secure information. देखो इसमें ऐसा नहीं है बेसिक्स में, बेसिक्स में ऐसा नहीं है, लेकिन in the manager role it is saying you can access to all type of cases and profiles as well. Profile means when we go for the user part, then I'll tell you that what is the profile mean here. And at last is called HR core admin. What this mean? This role is given to the ServiceNow developers to work on the HRSD application. Don't get confused. Manager is one. So majorly 3 roles. If I say basic to give the fulfillers. Manager, delivery program, who can access more, and admin from for HRSD application. In ServiceNow we have a system admin, but system admin cannot do a lot of things in HRSD if this role is not given to that particular user. It is a fact, and it is a security question as well. Whenever we work in the scoped application, I don't want that I as a system admin can do the things in the scoped application without having the proper rights. So we give this role to the users who can work in the, who can make a changes in the application. ये operation level पे काम नहीं करते. These two works on the operation level. This work on the development level. So if you want that my user, this system user should able to work properly in the HR application, scoped application, then I have to be give the admin role as well. What will do? We'll go here, profile, and I'm giving to my domain, but I'll giving to my user, but I'll give to your users as well. देखो इसके पास already HR core है. देखिए इसके पास और कौन से हैं? Because we install this one, right? He has an admin role. Underscore core. He already, this user is already admin because this is my PDI, and in my PDI, this is the admin, and this user got all the roles as well. Now what I will do, I will go here and I will open that group which you created yesterday. Batch1. Let me do this one way, otherwise it will get lng underscore HRSD batch1. And now I give the role sn underscore HR admin 1, because you need to work on the operation level as well. So I will give you the underscore basic role as well, and underscore core dot manager role, so that now you can work HR application as well and HR cases as well. All together you can work. But practically we never give these two roles in a one go to a one person. Either he can be manager, either he can be a basic one. But as this is our PDA and we have to do the practice, so I'm giving this role to everybody now. Now you can do all the things in my PDI on the HR application as well HR module as well. Clear everybody till this point?
Sir, manager role does not contain the basic one.
It may contain. That is what I'm saying. Let's do. See, it contain basic, right? That is what I'm saying. Never give basic and manager in a one person, because manager contain the basics. But as we have to do the practice, so I'm giving the basic plus manager both in a one go. If you remove the basic, that's fine, and just keep the manager role, that also work. Clear, Anish?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Now the question which put by Anish is a valid one, because if you go here and go to the roles again, let me open the basic one. This basic role contain only these roles. Now let me see the admin. Admin role contain, see, these many roles. How many? 21 roles these contain. But is it contain the manager role as well? Yes. See, agar if I'm giving you the admin role, it means you're getting the manager and it means you're getting the basic as well. In HRSD, it is very much required that you should pick up, you should give only and only a valid role to a valid HR. Because if you're giving unnecessary roles, he or she can see a lot of data, a lot of record, which he or she should not be able to see. Sometimes we keep some medicines away from the children. It's mentioned, right? Keep away from the children. Why? Because children don't know. The kids don't know that what is this, a medicine, or it's a toffee, or it's like a candy kind of things. If they see, they open, they will eat it or drink it. That is when it has been said here. If you are giving the role, make sure you check that what role it contains. I don't want that Harshal should work on the HR application from the development perspective. But if I give this role, he can see. I want Harshal should only and only use or see the day-to-day operations, work day-to-day operations. But by mistake, I have given him the manager role, HR core manager role. Then he can do a lot of things which he is not required to do. So please, whenever we do this HRSD application, you have to clearly ask to your business. Tell me who are the basics, who is manager, who is admin, and then create the groups and assign the role. This is ITSM, still I can say it can work, but in HRSD it's like a violation. Violation because HRSD contain a lot of sensitive information about the user. Not only this, let me give you the example, one more example which we will see. In the companies, there is a concept, whistleblowing. Means if any employee want to complain about any other employee with respect to sexual harassment or eve teasing kind of things, they can complain it. In this case, both need to be confidential. Now, if by mistake I have given a manager role to a fresher and he sees this data, which is not me, then it is a violation. Or any other department able to see this data by mistake, I given the role to any group, then it is a problem. So always make sure whenever you're working in HR domain, these roles are important. Now, what is the homework for today? So he'll take a note of the homework for today. The users you get created yesterday, hope you added them in the groups. Now you have to give these roles to that group. Try to give admin, basic, manager, read, write. These 5 roles, give a try. And also read about the other roles. Profile reader, profile writer, report creator kind of things. Read about that. Read about this thing. HRSM contingent, SRSM contractor role. Because in a company, there can be permanent employee. There can be contractor as well. This concept we are going to be discussed, that how these things work mainly. Okay, but these are the basic role. Alumni, see. So if you left a company, company will give you only this role and take every other role from you. so that you can access only the alumni portal. Now let go ahead and see the portal part once, and then we proceed further. Do we have this part? No. As of now, no portal has been given by ServiceNow to us. Alumni portal might be role has been given, but plugin is not installed. Alumni plugin that we discuss later on. Now the question thing, how to manage these groups, how to see these groups in HR. So roles are out of the box, roles are given. Now go here and search for. Okay, one more thing. So yes, to whom I give the homework for? Suhail. Suhail mentioned this role as well. If a user don't have a HR role, neither basic, neither admin, neither manager, and if a user has a basic, manager, these two, what activities they can do? So it is like one is like an end user and one is like an ITL. So try to find out the differences and how you can do what you can do. The groups you created yesterday, give only one role, HR basic, and then impersonate that user and see the application navigation, what they're able to see, and then give a role to the user called the manager, and then impersonate and see what he or she can do. Believe me, in HRSD, these roles, skills, services are key areas which we have to be understand. Okay, now what we can do? If okay, you'll get the answer. Otherwise, we'll discuss tomorrow that what a role can do, what a role cannot do. Okay. Now I'll give you one more thing. Try to be read, but we'll discuss it later. This is a role called client role. Client role. Try to find out some information about the client role in HRSD. It is kind of a very different kind of a role. ये जो आपने रोल देखे ना, ये वाले दो, जिसमें ये था HRSP, ये देखो डिफरेंस है. इट इज HRSP और दूसरा क्या था, HR_core core. Read about this role. And one is HRSP, one is HRSM. Same. SP and SM. These two type of roles are different than the basics role.
SP, is it mean that only the service portal will have?
Yes, only the service portal. SM is like your backend. But why this role is required? That is the question. That is the question. This role has been given to the HR users when we onboard them. And I want that, okay, you can only and only use the portal as of now, no backend access. When you become employee, New hire, you did not onboard it as of now, you just hired it. And HR create your account and say, okay, Harshal, please go and upload your documents in this portal. How you can access that portal without onboarded the company? You got this role. Not sorry, not this one. HSP. This role. Once you become employee, then you got this role. Along with the basic sales, along with the sorry, this role has been given to employee. देखो, HR itself is employee, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
HR itself is employee. So if I, as a HR, definitely I also need access before I start my joining or before I onboarded to the company, right? So what role has been given to me in the beginning? These role has been given to me. New hire, when I become employee, that's all. So that I can raise the case. I can read the knowledge articles. I can read about the policies. And when I join the company and I become HR and I have to work on the cases, then HR basic core has been given to me. Clear or doubt?
So this SP employment, the employee, these roles are from admin perspective, not
No.
developer perspective.
This role is from the user perspective.
User
employee
perspective. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
So basics admin and basics admin and manager are from the fulfiller side. HPS, HRSP, HRSM are from the employee perspective. थोड़ा सा ध्यान में रखना. When we go for the employee perspective, we'll discuss this again. But read about this role little bit. Okay. Now let's go to the next part.
One more. Sorry. Yesterday we saw that HR case. One role was there. Case.
HR case role.
More case. Yeah. Can you open that, please?
Case के दो ही हैं, read or write.
HR case. Okay. So yeah, I'm not getting that. This read, write. Okay. अभी मैं किसी person को अगर write दिया, if I give someone write, so what is difference between that is that the employee perspective or admin?
नहीं, ये operations के लिए है.
Okay.
Fulfiller के लिए.
Okay.
You invited me at your home.
Hmm.
This is a read role for me because I can just go to your home, have a lunch or the dinner or the breakfast. I can use the room, but I cannot make any modification.
Okay.
But you gifted me a house. And it is a right role for me now because it is my house now.
Yeah.
I can do anything in that. So the role which started with this SNHR core these are for fulfillers.
Okay.
For HR. Role HRSP or HRSM is for employee. Now this employee can be a full-time or part-time or the contractor you can say. Chicken.
Yeah.
Clear everybody?
Sir, I don't know. I don't know about the access privileges, but I'm just wondering, like, if new employee joins in, so can't he see the portal, knowledge portal? Because by default it is accessed by No.
So, okay. So this role actually we did not give. This role is automatically given to a user when we create. So now in HRSD, it is not only about the user account. जो आपने कल बनाए users बनाए उससे काम नहीं होगा. Will not work there. We have to enhance that user profile, user account as well. And then the user will get this role automatically. देना नहीं पड़ता स्प्लिटली, इम्प्लिसिटली उसको मिल जाता है रोल ये. थोड़ा सा इसको होल्ड करते हैं अनिश, विल डिस्कस दिस पार्ट. ठीक, क्योंकि देखो इट इज अ सिस्टम. You are joining a new company. Are you able to access any portal till the time HR says, okay, Anish, your documentation has been clear. I am giving you access. Please go and fill this form. Right? He give you the link. He give you the username and the password. Then you're able to log in, right? Right, Anish?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
It means that HR is giving you the required role, which is only required till the time your hiring is completed. The day you join, now you need the full access. You are given the employee role and other rules as well as required per the requirement. ठीक है. So इसीलिए in HRSD this part is very crucial to be understand clearly कि क्या है, क्यों है, कैसे है. Then we are able to take it forward. So it is not only कि रोल देख लिया और हो गया, नहीं. Now you have to do the practice. Create as many as users in my PDI. Create as many as group in my PDI and give only one role to that particular user. And then impersonate and check what that user is able to do with this particular role. Create a user and give only HRSPM SP role and impersonate. Create a user, give only HRSM role. New hire as of now. Then see what he or she can do. So there are few dots as of now, which will be linked and make a beautiful picture in the upcoming days. ठीक है. Now we are going for the groups. देखिए कुछ आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स ग्रुप्स है हमारे पास. देखो ये है. With the few groups given by ServiceNow out of the box. The first is HR. This is a parent group. If you see, this base group to manage all the HR cases and tasks. And what role this has? Only basic. Only basic. But this group contain another 16 group. मतलब instead of creating these different 16 groups and giving the basic role to each one individually, I created a parent and I given the core role, core basic to this group. And due to this is a parent, rest all get the same. So now you can understand HR benefits, data privacy, employee relation, investigation, leadership, payroll, recruitment, system. These are the different groups in the HR strategy, in the HR ecosystem. Remember the day 3 when we discussed what are the responsibilities of an HR, what are the departments in HR. अप्रेजल है और सर फीडबैक है, फाइनेंस है, बोनसेस हैं, रिवॉर्ड्स हैं. Because I don't want, again the bottom line is same, I don't want that HR reward people should able to see the HR payroll discrepancies issues, but they need to be work on the cases. That's fine. That is the one part, that is they have to work on the cases, but they have a required skill set as well. So now you can understand that how many groups are there. Let's open this one, HR tier 1. Which role? Only basic. क्योंकि इतना ही चाहिए. Basic is the basic. Basic is like a L1. भाई कुछ नहीं है तो इनको दे दो. Survey desk, kind of a survey desk. But we can't, we did not call this as a service desk क्योंकि service desk नहीं है ये. Tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 we can say. Now if you open tier 2, tier 3 as well, let's see. Still basic, and tier 3 has a manager role. See the difference. But if you notice one thing in this group part, this group has a skill. Few of you attended my CSM training as well, but we will discuss again. Skill is not only in the CSM, but also required in the ITSM as well, and in HRSD as well. Let's say I hired Anish in my HR team. So first of all, you or we have to be remove a myth that HR can do anything, everything. नहीं, वो नहीं है, वो case नहीं है. Every HR has a specialization. Anish says, I'm applying for the talent acquisition team. Harshal says, no, I'm applying for the HR employee relationship team. Chaitanya says, I'm applying for the HR payroll specific cases for the specific team. Now, can Chaitanya work on the talent acquisition? No. Or Anish can work in the employee relation? No. Because they don't have the skill. So whenever we're creating the group, we have to be assigned the skill as well. Everybody is HR, that's fine, that's good, true. But what is the skill for the tier 3? Let's see. HR only, as of now HR only. But if you go and open this group, let's say employee relation. Do they have a separate skill as well? See, they have an employee relationships skill. Why? Because in my company, I have a 2000 employees. 2000 employee can log any type of case. And I don't want that case should be hanging along because we are not able to find out that who is the matching skill. Now, take an example. When we were in college or the school, we organize the events, right? Culture programs, mainly culture programs, or might be trips. Why you give a work to a person who is good in the socials to get the sponsor? Because of his skill. Because of a skill. यार अच्छा बोलता है, he has a good connects. Let's give him this work. He can get the sponsor for this event. Why we choose a person that he speak very softly and he can control the public and he can be our MC or the host? Because of his skill. But he's a part of the Event group. This is what is this. Every HR is part of HR group, but has a different skill. That is, and if you notice the group name also to be very clear, benefits group. That these people only work on the benefits, issues, benefit cases, recruitment. See the payroll now. Payroll के पास दो skills हैं, payroll भी और HR भी है. Logically इसके पास भी होनी चाहिए, इनहेरिट होना चाहिए यहाँ से. But might be they don't have this. ठीक है. For the employee relationship, it is not required that you should be HR. नहीं चाहिए. Because we need the skills as well. Whenever a case has been logged, as per the case nature, we can match the skill and assign to the right team. And the right group of people can work on that. Clear हुआ कुछ fundamental यहाँ पे? Yes or no? Any kind of emoji you can put. Unmute and then say yes or no. Go ahead, Sarika.
Okay.
So this basic role is like ITIL role, but I understood. So this role, basic role, we can give to many groups, and they get assigned to many members, right?
Any members.
Yeah. So they get access commonly, means all the application and modules they have access. All the group members.
Application, they can access the case. HR case.
But they are in different groups.
That's fine.
They are assigned to different groups.
Yes,
So
that's
different
fine.
group. They have different modules, right?
Different roles. Dekho, let me tell you. In your house, let's say you are staying in a joint family. 30 people in a family staying together. Your husband, your in-laws, brothers, then their kids, your brothers, their kids, everybody staying together. Now you organize a get together, the family get together. Okay. And your mother-in-law say, Sarika, you are good in making the South Indian food. You need to prepare this food only. Okay. And Chaitanya and Arunima will support you. Let's say they are your family member. Now you are in a one group. And in that group, you have a role up to manager level. So that you can make any kind of a changes in that making the South Indian food. It doesn't mean that you cannot support any other group. You still support. But the primary is your own group. And you have a specialized skill in making the South Indian food. So by this way we differentiate. These all people who are in this group are HRs only. But अब आप लीडरशिप को बेसिक रोल तो नहीं दोगे, राइट? Leadership need everything. Let's see what type of role they have. See, they are a manager role because they want to see everything. Now it is not the true that in HR domain we don't have a leadership. We have a leadership. Global HR, the regional level HR, then HR BP, then HR account level HRs, then project level HRs, then team level HRs, kind of things. So team level can see only their team specific cases. But HR BP or global HR or the country head HR can see everything. But they don't have a basic, they have a manager role. So this is important to be understand here, that what role, what group you are creating, what role it should given, and what skill it should be map. So either you can go here, user group, sorry, here, click on the new user group, or what you can do, manage HR group under HR admin, HR role, manage HR group. You can see dedicated HR groups only. Same difference, kuch nahi, no difference at all, no difference. Either you go from the group table, either you go from here, it is still going same. See, same table it is going. And here you can create a group. I'll say G HR parent. I'm making parent because I want to be have a one filter value HR, and save. And now I can add you guys here. Edit. See. Save. And I can give a role called HR. देखो बेसिक्स तो वहीं से आ गया क्योंकि हमने यहां से इनहेरिट किया. एंड आई कैन गिव यू द मैनेजर रोल हियर, sn_hr_core.manager role. And now if I want, I can remove this role from the LNG HRSD batch 1. वहां से हटा देता हूं मैं, क्योंकि for me you are HRs and I'm giving this specific role in a specific manner. और skill आपको कहां से मिला by default? You inherit from this one. बताइए confusion.
Okay, sir, one more time. So skill is nothing to do with a fulfiller, correct?
नहीं, skill का है. ठीक है, you put your question. Go ahead. पहले आप अपना क्वेश्चन पूरा करें फिर मैं बताता हूँ.
Okay, so the fulfiller means skills is only those who are employees.
नहीं, those who are HR.
Okay, those who are HRs.
अच्छा रुको, I'll give you example now. Wait. Let's not talk about the HR. Okay. In ITSM we have different issues. Network, database, server. Now I have a fulfiller. Harshal, Anish, Chaitanya, Bhavna, Anirudh. ठीक है. I want that whenever any network issue should created, it should go to Anirudh.
Okay.
2 points है यहाँ पर. Number 1, Anirudh is part of network group. That is a clear cut. You can say Atul sir add Anirudh in the network group. But second part is that Anirudh has a skill as well of networking. These things help you, the skills help you to auto assign the tickets to the right group and the right people.
Okay, means assignment runs on skill rather than the assignment what we are doing in ITSM.
Not run, but use the skill.
Use the skill, okay.
अब we are देखो, as I give example, we are 5 or 6 people, ठीक है, and I say यार अतुल की ना skills बहुत अच्छी है public speaking में, he's 5 out of 5, but he's not good in the writing. Means I have a skill of writing, but in the writing my skill is 5 out of 2. So if any writing incident will come, it will not come to me until there is nobody else available in that particular group with the skill.
Okay, okay, got it.
So skill matters there. Wait, skill का क्या मतलब है? We are in the service now. This is our skill, right? If you ask me, Atul sir, I have a question on the Salesforce. Can you help? I said no. Reason? I don't have a skill. Right?
Okay, yeah, good.
I don't have that skill. Or why do we say, Atul sir, I'm facing some issue in the change management. Can you help me? Yes, I can help because I have that skill. If you say I have issue in the item, no, I don't have a skill, but I can redirect to you that some particular person. So skill is important to be support the process. तभी तो काम होगा. मुझे payroll में, if you put in me in the payroll and I don't have anything in the payroll, then how I can solve the issue?
Okay, so it is more, yeah, it is more on operation side. Than the admin one. Yeah.
Yes. In the beginning, when a fresher join a company, they get trained in the different technologies. .NET, Java, testing, ServiceNow, Salesforce, and on the basis of the skill, they got the project. Or they got the skill, or they got the project on the basis of their qualification. No, they got the project on the basis of their skill. Java, he is trained in Java, picking him. He is a Java skill. Okay. So skill can be anything in any of numbers. Like a skill can be employee relation is a skill. Payroll is a skill. Benefits is a skill. Mother skill, you can say a specific qualification to work on a specific case. See, if you see this particular part, let me come back here. HR tier 1, what skill they have?
HR.
Skill they have? Only HR. They don't have any specific skill. क्योंकि इनको specific skills चाहिए ही नहीं. Their work is the case, come read the case and give to the right department. That's all. But if you see this HR employee relation, what skill they have?
Employee relationship.
Because they do work on these type of cases, they should know that what is this employee relation means, how to handle those situations, how to handle these things, their policies, their processes, everything. So skill and group are equally important in this area. So what you can do now, you can go here and click on the HR manager skill. Skills बनाओ, add करो skill system में and assign करो. Now, did you notice? Dhruv, no skill. Raman Agarwal, Human Resource VP HR. 6 skills he has. Employee career, hiring, benefit, employee with these things. So what you can do now, another homework. So here you can take a note if you are in the if you are there. Create 5 or 10 more users today in my PDI. Create 5 or 10 more groups in my PDI. Add the users in that group and add the skill to the groups. What you can do, either you can do the skill by giving this way. So I can check for the Harshal. Harshal, तुम्हारा account नहीं है?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Not able to see here.
Harshal.Patil.
यहाँ तो नहीं दिख रहा है मुझे, देखो.
But I have just login. मैं तो अभी login किया.
Now check करो why it's not be there.
Okay.
ठीक है. So let's say I want to give to skill to Dhruv. So you can go here and open it, and Dhruv skill is career, exit interview, HR benefits, HR system, leave of absence. ये इसके skills हो गए. So Dhruv,
functionally in real scenarios, real use cases, जो case assignment होते हैं, so basically we do it to the groups or
groups.
just groups.
Fundamental same है Anish यहाँ पर भी. Like incident get assigned to group, same manner case get to assigned to group. The only difference is that in the HR, the information is so sensitive. So you cannot assign cases to any other group without knowing exact where it should go.
Sir, it means that number of skills will have number of categories on service portal, correct?
We'll discuss this part. Don't bring that topic now.
Okay.
Because that is a different fundamental. But yes, it has relationship in the background.
Okay.
It has relationship in the background. So पूरा एक structure है, COE का structure है, that will discuss it. ठीक है? So now you can give like this way, and you want to create a new skill, create a new skill. Now this is your homework. Create minimum 5 to 10 skills, different skills. Basketball skill, tennis skill, coaching skill, cycling skill, boxing skill, anything you can do. So I can create NG. And you can put the level as well. Type they don't have. ठीक है. And submit. Now I can assign this skill. So you can see from here skill. देखो इसने कहा किसी को assign नहीं है अभी तक ये. Okay. Click here and add the users. It is not working here.
इस तरीके से it may be easier if we assign skills to the profile, so it would be easy to filter out those people when adding
Anish,
them to the group.
Anish, profile is not the right word here. Profile का यहाँ different meaning है. We'll discuss.
Okay.
You can say it's a group. You can assign to the group. Means multiple ways. Either you can go here and create it. You go here and do it from here as well. So let's say I want to be assigned to this. Assign. So now Ashley Parker has this particular skill. This way. Multiple ways you can do it. Either you can go in the skills module, create a skill, add the users. Either you create a skill and go to the group. So now if I can go here and click on the skill and edit, you can do. Or if you want to create a new skill, create it from here itself. देखो LNG underscore HR. No value is the level type. Might be it's like a mature or expert novice kind of things is there. Click submit. You can create it. But this is important, fundamental to be understand. Important fundamental to be understand. Clear everybody till this point. Go ahead, Yashaswini.
I have seen this in ITSM module, sir, while setting up the walk-up module.
Yes.
Where a special technician has to be assigned.
Correct.
Like correct. Laptop, or if it is a mobile, so it
mobile or MacBooks kind of things, right? Like nowadays in medical or healthcare, it is mentioned this is heart specialist or heart specialist hospital. What this mean? They have only this skill. I'll give one example. Last year, when I was in India, my father-in-law got met with an accident. Okay, so we take them to hospital. It's a very famous hospital in UP. Okay, the doctor was expert in this fixing these bones, like putting these plates and everything. And 2 days he monitor his blood pressure and sugar. And he says, no, your sugar is very high, your blood pressure is very high. We said, give some medicines. I am not expert in that. You have to be connect or contact your local doctor or any other specialist. This is what the skill matter now. And why we go to the doctor? Because he has the skill in that particular part. So Harshal, the question put by Harshal, it means these skills have some relationship in the portal level. Definitely yes, it has some relationship with the portal level. So this is what the core we have to be understand in HRSD. And as that is I said that this core has a no relationship with the ITSM. It is totally separate area. So now your homework is that create again 5 to 8 groups, 5 to 8 members, assign the different roles, create the different skills, assign the skills as well. And Harshal, check why your name or why others' name is not appearing in this skill one.
Yeah, yes.
Might be you don't have a proper role, or it might be you don't have a, but now you are a part of admin as well. You should be able to see actually. Just check. Everybody check that why their name is not appearing, like here. Go here. No, sorry, not here. This one.
Atul, for that we need to add department in the user profile when we create the user. We need to add HR as a department. Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
चलो एक बार देख लेते हैं, रुको. Let me click on all.
I've just added. Can we check?
Now it's coming.
Yeah.
Yes. Good catch. So department you're saying in the user profile, right? It's Chaitanya.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we
Yes.
create user, right, we'll get the form, user form. In that we department field will be there. We need to add the specific department.
Wait. Sohail is not appearing right. So one more catch, if you're creating a user, please make sure you're adding them to the HR. So now can you see this relationship? HR group as a parent, HR as a skill, HR as a department. So that you can link everything. It means if I am working in a finance department, I cannot be added to the skill of a HR. समझे?
Yeah, got it.
This is a validation has been given. There are many things like this which we need to be learned in this manner. ठीक है जी. So Suhail put these questions for the homework for today. Any last question before I close the recording?
Yeah. Hi, Atul.
Go ahead, please.
So is there any difference giving the skill to the directly to the user or and to the group?
Not
Do we have
recommended.
difference?
Not recommended. The reason
No,
being because if a user is leaving, might be they're just changing the department, then it is very tough to know that what skill or what skill he has actually, the role he has actually. So we always recommend to add a user in the group and then add the role and the skill, so that if that user is leaving, we just remove it from the group. That's all.
Okay.
That is the best practice.
Thanks.
Okay. Good. Anybody else? Any last question? Any question here? Okay. Let me stop recording and take a quick attendance now.